Turn the camera off. We're gonna whip it out right now.
Good Lord.
Oh,
That's straight cock.
that's a puppet dick and balls.
Well, Robert, this idea seemed like a good one at the time. Welcome to the first episode of the Midnight Movie Club. And today we watched Peter Jackson's, one of his very first films, Meet the Feebles. And all I'll say is New Line Cinema took a look at that and like, that's our guy. That's our guy for Lord of the Rings.
What did he do immediately after this, do you know?
So I do know he made this movie called Bad Taste right after, and it is about the same as you would expect.
From the Feebles.
Yes, it's on the list of other things for us to watch in the future, so make sure you like and subscribe. And I haven't seen it. Neither of us have seen either of these movies, so we just kind of decided to just check it out because I consider myself a bit of a sicko. I love movies like this. I love kind of just weird art house nonsense like this, and you're more of a normal person. Like you decided to have like goals and dreams and ambitions in life, and I just decided to like become a rat. So first and foremost, what did you think of Meet the Feebles?
That's a good question. I wish I could put it into words.
I see.
Because I came into this with no expectation. It was blind. You picked the movie, you didn't tell me anything.
I didn't tell you anything.
In fact, I didn't even know this was made by Peter Jackson. I did not know till the credits rolled. He was the first name that showed
up. You had
up.
a fucking great reaction to that. I was so happy that's how it worked out.
Peter Jackson? You're fucking with me. Because in my mind, I don't even know if he did Lord of the Rings. He's the King Kong guy to me.
He did do King Kong, you're right.
So to see him make a disgusting, perverted Muppets movie with lots of gore.
I guess we should explain the premise of Meet the Feebles,
yes,
right?
Meet the Feebles.
So go ahead. Why don't you fill in the audience? Let them know what this is about.
Cast is entirely puppets. There's not a single person in this.
Nope.
And the premise of the film, is it's like behind the scenes, they're preparing for a theater production and just there's a bunch of drama before the big show.
Yeah, to keep it as vague as possible, we have our main character.
Who would you even define as the main character? Because this movie was such an oddity to me.
Yeah.
And I imagine like a movie having, like protagonist, a hero, and an end goal.
Yeah.
This just kind of happened. Things just kind of happened in the movie.
Well, we have an ensemble cast, and I say that she's our main character because she's on the cover, and that's really it. She's a hippo, and she's kind of like formerly the big star. We made a joke while watching the movie that she's like Miss Piggy, but she is like Miss Piggy, right? Like she is kind of like this diva who wants all the attention, who wants to be the star, and who's kind of like on her way out. The production is looking to replace her, and I feel like that is kind of what snowballs the movie, is like her husband, who is the showrunner, is cheating on her in one of the most wild ways I've ever seen to introduce a character. That's the first time we see him.
What the? Turn the camera off. We're gonna whip it out right now.
Oh, it's like balls deep. Fucking his assistant, who is a cat.
He getting that pussy.
In terms of like a content warning, I'm just gonna kind of vaguely gesture here. Just be like, be aware of all of this, because this movie is pretty wild and kind of racist.
Did they have like a rating system?
I'll be honest, I didn't look up what this movie was rated. I have no idea. Well, New Zealand, right? Because this is a New Zealand film. I don't know what they rate their shit. This, for all I know, this could be like rated G, Like, oh, this is fine for kids.
Imagine like the Raiders, if there even was like a crew of people that did that.
Yeah.
Like they just saw puppets like the first 5 seconds. Like, oh, that's fine.
This is for kids. It's alright.
Put it on Cartoon Network. Let them have fun.
Like you said, they're all building up to one big performance. They're trying to get syndicated on television. That is the plot of the movie. And we have all sorts of different characters to kind of fall in love with, follow, I don't know.
You certainly feel something towards them. I will say that much. It evokes a strong emotional response.
So who are some of your favorite characters on this?
Number one, Robert, because he has the same name as me.
Of course.
I emotionally reside within him. I see myself in this character.
Our lovable Robert the Hedgehog. And I'll put your image right there.
It's just my face photoshopped on the side.
Robert the Hedgehog, he is kind of like this like plucky intern type character. Like he wants to help with the show, but he doesn't have a lot of experience in show business, and he's kind of like the lovable guy who just fucks everything up. Like he does like one or two heroic things, but for the most part he's kind of a klutz. He's trying to get the girl, this poodle, I think she is.
I don't think it's ever established what she is.
Yeah, she's like a weird dog thing. I saw her as a poodle. I personally really loved the lizard. Or was he a turtle? The Vietnam...
War veteran?
The war veteran guy? What was he?
I don't think it's ever established what he is.
He's just kind of like...
a green thing.
A vaguely green reptile creature. He was probably my favorite character of the whole movie. He was like this like knife performer guy. He throws knives at the assistants. And he is so fucked up and PTSD riddled because he was in the Vietnam War, the Muppet Vietnam War.
Oh shit!
This is so well made. That he relies on drugs, heavy sedation to kind of continue with his life. I just have to say, like him and as well as some of the other ones, this is probably one of the most disgusting looking movies I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. And I've seen some gross shit, but it's like everything's so crusty. All the puppets are so like wet and gooey looking, right? Like
you don't understand. This is a piece of art. It's symbolic of the theater industry and what it does to the actors.
Okay, yeah, everyone's just looking all like raw, like. I mean, I can kind of see that like artistic breakdown, right? Like this feels very much like a counterculture movie. Like I know I'm maybe overthinking things a little bit, like a movie with like a puppet blowjob. Like, I might be thinking too strongly. This very much does feel like a movie that's like anti theater industry and like very openly bitter towards a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's not exactly subtle with it either. I mean, if there's a journalist in the film that's a fly and he just eats shit and like writes spiteful newsletters.
Can you even really call it spiteful? Because he's reporting 100% truth.
Yeah.
And they're made out to be the bad guy.
That's true. That's true. That fly does not lie the entire movie. And he is punished pretty severely in that movie. Like
he's tortured like a cartel victim.
Oh!
Well, what do you know, boss? A left-wing reporter.
We can't have a press, can we, Trevor?
No, boss.
Oh!
It's like a cartel video.
Oh!
Now that's what I call...
Why do I feel bad?
All he wanted to do was tell the truth.
Oh, his little journal. We're kind of all over the place with our discussion of this film because honestly, that's just the pacing of this movie. The most insane shit you'll ever see can happen, and then the next scene they're playing golf.
That's just how he likes it. Oh god, murder.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh!
This movie is just a fucking holy shit.
It's taking a turn. And golf.
And that scene's over. It just ends with this guy just getting...
Just cannibalism. Yeah.
Like, it was just such a roller coaster of a movie that was just constantly going. I think I said like halfway through that I just feel exhausted. It's a very stimulating nightmare of a movie. But I think I did enjoy it. It certainly leaves a lot to think about, for sure. And there's a lot of things that'll kind of like live in my head forever. There's a character in the film, I don't remember his name, but he was kind of like a weird bald anteater.
That's another thing, it's not established what he is.
Yeah.
You're just left thinking he's a gross, disgusting thing.
Yeah, because, I mean, he like spurts out of his nose.
Me good in the dark. Oh, but it feels so
Oh my god!
Oh no,
drooling,
he's
okay.
drooling.
Like, I don't know. He's like a weird voyeur type. He has one of the most insane scenes in the whole movie. I think that's the most visceral reaction that the film got out of both of us. the scene where they take off his pants and you see full on puppet dick.
Cock and balls in your face.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh,
That's straight cock.
that's
dude.
a puppet dick and balls.
It's such a weird experience.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, honestly.
Okay.
It was like weirdly enjoyable just because of how batshit it is, and surprisingly well made.
Right?
Like
It is.
You think, oh, low budget puppet movie that's just kind of shit and gory, but like it's actually like very well made. Like the puppets are constructed well.
They are.
They're
They're horrible looking, but
horrible
yes.
looking.
Yeah.
And the actors in controlling the puppets do an amazing job.
Yeah, they're surprisingly flexible and like animated for how constricting those suits look. Like, like they shouldn't be able to move like that. This movie was made on a extremely tight budget. Like, I'm talking super fucking low budget.
Really?
How much do you think this movie was made for? American dollars.
American dollars.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. $80,000.
Okay, you're kind of a little over.
Over.
Yeah, so this was made for $700,000.
Seven.
Is still, that's life-changing money for you and me, of course, right? Like, for a film, especially a movie with this much puppets, this many, like, extras, this many set pieces as well, like, the finale of this movie is fucking insane.
Oh, shit! Oh, she missed.
And for something like that, $700K just isn't going to cut it. So they had to just be super efficient and tight with what they were making. And like you said, it's super well made for what it is. Like, you can dismiss this as like a cheap schlock puppet movie, which I'm sure a lot of people will, but like, you can very clearly see that Peter Jackson is a super talented filmmaker.
Yeah.
Just from this movie alone, right? Like, I don't know too much about the production. It's not really something that was kind of went into, but I can imagine it was nightmarish working with that many puppets, doing that much kind of work, especially if you're not getting paid that much for it. Would probably be a nightmare. And not surprising, the film didn't do very well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was a pretty huge bomb.
It flopped?
Yes.
The Feebles flopped?
Oh no! If somebody bought one ticket, that's a success. But how much do you think that it made in New Zealand, like domestically?
Did it air internationally?
I don't think so.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
How much did it make domestic? $120,000.
You're very close. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
shit.
kind of on the money. It made 80,000.
Oh, shit.
80,000. That's it.
What a shame.
It made 80,000, and the film was banned in Finland.
Peter Jackson is actually banned from Finland. For
He's on the no-fly list because of this. But yeah, it's banned in Finland. To my knowledge, it still is. I don't think you can acquire this movie in Finland. So, Finnish viewers, you gotta click off. This isn't how you're gonna watch this movie.
The government's knocking at your door right now.
This is a musical, a comedy musical, and I thought the music kind of slapped in this movie.
It was like also very good. Like,
I actually quite like the music in this.
it's like absurdly like good.
Yeah.
That racist reggae horse. Again, top-notch character. He fucking goes to town on those keys.
He does. He hits that shit hard.
In the sun, dancing and a hopping, having lots of fun.
That's another thing, is that this movie has a lot of racist caricatures, I will say. Just keep a lookout for that. I think that we both kind of audibly said, like, oh no, when we saw, like, the Indian representation.
All right, hold on now.
I hate to intrude upon Nirvana, but you're needed on stage.
Wait, hold on, let's hear him
Please
talk.
do not interrupt me. I am trying.
I was going to correct you, like the Native American. I was like, oh wait,
No,
right.
I'm right.
I'm
Yeah.
the racist. I'm sorry.
You're the racist one. I particularly love the song that the hippo sings at throughout the whole movie. I found it to be very catchy, and it's still kind of stuck in my head right now. Just wonderful, like a lot of heart behind it as well. Like, it's a strangely sincere movie for how vile it is.
Yeah.
And again, I'm talking about a movie where a fly eats a turd out of a toilet, and like in graphic detail. It got a genuine gag out of me.
Care to join me for lunch?
Oh. Oh my god.
Alex, it's not one of yours, is it, Harry?
You are sick!
No, Harry. I think you are. What you got? Give me the rundown.
Oh god, that's so nasty.
Nothing, you
So this movie's not fucking around.
All I can call it is an experience, and a weirdly enjoyable one. I can't quite put into words why I liked it so much, but I do like it.
Okay,
And
so
I would rewatch it with somebody if I
yeah,
could. Yeah.
Well, why was it weird for you? Like that's what I'm curious about. Like, why was it a weirdly like? Are you saying like a guilty pleasure type of thing?
I would say so, just because you don't expect such levels of gore and explicit sexuality.
Yeah, yeah.
It catches you off guard, but it's weirdly, I don't want to say appropriate, but once it sets itself up for what it is, and you just kind of accept it, it's a fun ride.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I agree. I think it's like pretty like lovable schlock, you know? Because oftentimes whenever people think of schlock, they think of like Sharknado or some bullshit like that where it's like, this is meant to be bad on purpose and it's like boring. I like roll my eyes. Like Willy's Wonderland. I'm going to go on record and say that movie fucking sucks ass. Like it is just not enjoyable. But this, I would watch this any other day, you know, any day compared to something like Willy's Wonderland because it's made so genuinely and with like love and passion over someone seeking out to make a bad movie.
Yeah.
I guess is my thing.
Again, like the movie, I can't call the movie bad. It's not bad.
No, it's not. I wouldn't say so.
It's like genuinely a good. I can't. It's in this weird purgatory. I don't want to call it good, but it's a positive. I have a positive remark against it.
Sure, yeah. Sometimes you got to give it up to the 7 out of 10s, the 6 out of 10s, you know, where it's just like, this was enjoyable. I can't in good conscience say it's like a masterpiece or anything because it's not, but it's like very funny. I don't think we were ever bored while watching it.
Not once did I did I have a lull in my in my emotion.
And there were several times where we just like locked in. We were just like, oh my god, like what the fuck are they doing?
Is the drug deal about to go bad?
There was this time where we were like on the edge of our seats. Like a character, the kind of lizard turtle-y guy was giving his story about Vietnam, and I was on the edge of my seat, and I knew he survived it because he was telling that story, right? Just suddenly we're watching like a war drama because that flashback went on for so fucking long. It was like a 5-minute long flashback. And that's the beautiful thing about this movie is that it pivots constantly, but it always keeps it interesting. You're always like, okay, sure. Like, I call her the main character, the hippo, but there was a solid hour we just don't see her. Right? She just disappears after eating cake. And she comes back in the final act, which is probably the greatest, like, 5 minutes I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Is, you know, we'll keep it a little vague, but we'll show some things happening here and there. We don't want to, like, spoil everything because I would recommend that you go see this.
You, as an audience, need to experience Meet the Feebles. I will say that. Everyone needs to watch this movie at least once.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like, this is a great one to see if your friends pass the vibe check. You know what I mean? Like, if oh, you say you like weird cinema? Okay. Slap this shit on. We'll slap this on and see how you really feel. It's a fantastic litmus test for that because I'm not gonna say it's not too offensive. It's pretty out there. Like in terms of like, I would see like your grandma kind of clutching her pearls at this.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
it's one of those kind of movies. But for the cool crowd, I think that it's pretty manageable.
Oh,
Like,
very much so.
If you've seen like Human Centipede, you're probably not going to be like that shocked by anything that goes on here. You know, it's just one of those movies that like it just doesn't stop. It's just endless entertainment, you know, and you feel exhausted by the end of it, but in a good way.
I have a very strong like endurance. I can endure a lot of things. I
Yeah.
can endure. I just thought it was enjoyable.
It's one of those movies that like you need a cigarette after for me.
like sex.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like, kind of takes you through like a whole roller coaster. And I can endure a lot too. But I'm like, I need a recharge. I can't just like watch this movie again. I think I need like a week or a month to kind of recoup. Because there were some scenes that genuinely just had me like, ugh. Like, it's so fucking nasty. But I think, just to kind of wrap things up here, I think that, well, do you have anything else you want to say?
No, just that it's a good movie. I'm going to go out and just say it. I think it's a good movie.
It is a good movie. I had a great time watching it. I maybe don't watch this with your kids or your parents.
It has puppets in it. The kids are supposed to watch.
Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. Well, I changed my mind then. Plenty of puppets and stuff to go around. Just it's like an episode of the Muppets. It's fine.
Take the family to go see it.
Take the family to go see it. Like it's Peter Jackson. I mean, he's never done anything wrong.
He made a funny monkey movie.
Funny monkey. I like the idea of somebody describing King Kong as a funny monkey movie. Like it's fucking Dunstan checks in or whatever. I think that it was a great time. Very enjoyable movie. And it's one that's not so easily dismissed because you can very clearly see talent behind it. There's a lot of heart to this film. I just found it to be exhausting, but in a very comedically satisfying way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, that'll do it.
Just a side note, I drank all these while we were watching the movie. Let's eat and record at the same time.
Mukbang.
Movie review mukbangs.
I don't even know if that's a thing.
That's how we make our big break.
God, we make it a thing. Movie review, true crime, Labubu discussion, mukbang.